Dennis Barham here with DJ TC, part of the Video All-Star DJs, I guess a new phenomenon of DJing, visually being able to watch it while you're DJing at the same time. So I knew you from basketball, Bathurst Heights, and you from, playing in the circuit, and from what happened from basketball to DJing, because that was something new that sort of happened.
No, basketball was always there. That was us back in the day. Like you had to play ball in the hood in dwelling at the time. But
I wanted to say jungle, but I said Bathurst.
It's all good. It's same jungle, same way, no matter. But yeah, DJing was always a passion, man. It was always there. Evolved from being interested in music. Also a lot of people. I went to School of Arts. I used to play bass. And to be honest, 18, I was like, hey, I gotta go buy a bass. Worked one summer, $1,500 later, I was gonna buy my Yamaha bass, which was the thing back then. Took it and went on a whim, 2 turntables.
Okay, you remember the first party you ever played at?
First party was in the neighborhood, man. Parents. Played a party for my parents once, and then from there evolved into playing parties in the neighborhood. Which people look forward to, because I didn't go to school in Bathurst at the time. I went to school out of town, so all the out of town girls would come. Like my party was.
I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, man. The party was TC's having a party. Those girls from real hip. So yeah, that's how it started.
So your skill level to present is very high right now. Video All-Star DJs. Now, did you have a lot of practice? There wasn't school to go to. How did you hone your skills in terms of being a professional DJ? I like to say professional DJ.
Oh, I'd like to think I'm a professional DJ. Hone my skills basically. Got through a residency at Empire down in Yorkville, and I was kind of getting a little bit bored with the game, with just how a lot of cats are popping up and we're DJs, and I got a laptop. It's just like, I embrace technology, but at the same time, I appreciate people who came from the infancy, developing from scratch. And what I saw was that it was something that was lacking in our community. People I DJ for the most part, we didn't do video. I've seen it, but we kind of didn't gravitate to it. So I said, I'm going to grasp this with some tutelage from some people I respect. I went in full bore, man, and that's why I'm into video today.
What classifies you as a DJ, like a real DJ, to self-claim that you're a DJ? What classifies you in your opinion?
Knowledge of music, skill to entertain, a skill that also means that you're in tune with your audience. Also, I really have a respect for people who enter any situation with the same professionalism, meaning like if it's 50 people or 500 people. I've always said to people, the real test for a DJ is keeping like a small room of people dancing. Because it's real easy when it's 500, because everybody's drinking, they're drunk. You put on anything, someone's gonna react. If you keep 30 people dancing, you got some skills.
What's your personal pet peeves of DJing, your personal?
Pet peeves is not paying attention to your audience. Like some people, they go through, especially with technology, they go through building their sets, and they play that set the same way without ever lifting their head up and saying, no one's dancing. But yeah, that's one of my pet peeves. And also, it's this new trend. Creativity is great. I love creativity. I'll never knock creativity. But this new trend of banging out 4 bars before you could even get into the song, it's gone, right? A lot of guys are just mixing hooks, and it takes, being an older, old school DJ, man, let me hear the chorus at least, you know what I'm saying? But one of my pet peeves. But creativity, if it's done creativity or you're doing a show, like DJ Puffy, one of the best to do it right now, creative as hell. You might hear something for 2 seconds, but then it makes sense what he's doing.
Okay,
right?
Telling a story.
Yeah, right. Dudes that just bunching out tracks because they want to let you know they have tracks. Kind of selfish, you know what I mean? If you're going to do that, make it tell a story.
Now, this is a question that generally isn't asked, but my personal question is, how do you remember all the tracks from different genres in the whim? Somebody comes up to you, can you play this? You go, oh, I think I have it. How do you manage that? Is it something that naturally comes, or do you have to really study and memorize every song?
Nothing is natural, because a lot of thing is memory. Muscle memory, like in basketball, right? If you listen to those songs on your own, you will recall them when it comes down to it. But if you've never listened to the song and someone, you know what I mean? But at some point, some people download music and they don't listen to it. They just want to download to say they have it, right? If I download a track, I actually listen to it, right? Or I'll listen to it before I download it and say, yeah, I could find use for this, right? Anybody who professes to have the knowledge of all music is a liar, because we don't have that much time in life to listen to music, right? But you can listen to a piece, you can have, an understanding of a genre. Like I was saying, Afro beats is something that's getting real popular right now. I'm not African, but I think I can hold my own.
Now, do you think you can get, so for example, somebody comes up to you and says, hey, can you do a Russian party for me? Are you able to have those kind of skills too?
You should ask. When people ask me what's the weirdest gig you've ever done, I tell them it's a Russian-Jamaican wedding.
Oh.
Yeah, so Boney M. Rasputin, you know what I mean? And getting into stuff that they know. I love when I get challenged like that. I've done a Congo and Ghanaian, I don't want to say the wrong thing, Ghanaian wedding. And I think at the end of that, the guy was convinced I was from the Congo.
Oh, a Ghanaian.
You know what I mean? He's like, oh, eh. And he's speaking French to me. I think French is the native dialect there. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not from Congo. He's like, oh. Very shocked because I was playing so much music that he could relate to. So yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy those challenges.
What's the most frustrating thing about DJing in the city of Toronto?
Frustrating DJing in the city of Toronto.
For any DJs that are watching this.
Yeah, the most frustrating thing is Toronto is very trendy in the sense that they like to jump on when something's hot. But the creating part, making it hot, is tough in Toronto because you're going to get a niche audience, and until you start to broaden out, it's like everybody wants to go to the big party. They don't want to go to the party that's going to give you a little bit something different, innovative. You know what I mean? It's like when they hear it's big, now they want to go, right? And they'll go line up for hours. For example, a place can only 500 people. 2,000 people on the party that night. They all go gravitate to the same place and won't give someone else a chance. That's my thing with Toronto, and it's once you're cutting edge or you're pushing the limits, it's hard. I mean, we'd like to think our city is forward in that sense, but in our community especially, man, it's, we all want to jump up in the same place, if you know what I mean.
Now, the music being made nowadays, would you say that they're giving you enough music to be flexible, original, a lot to work with?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love creativity. So with technology, you're going to get, I come from playing instruments, right? And nowadays, people just do everything on the computer. And some of it gets repetitive, but some of it, you also every now and then hear something that you're like, oh, that was banging, that's great. And you incorporate it with the old and new. Everything comes back in cycles, right? Everything comes back in cycles. So, you might be at the point right now where, oh, this trap stuff is crazy. But
yeah, it's me a little bit.
Yeah, if you incorporate it and try to mix and be creative with other stuff that's, that's how you introduce the younger generation to some of the stuff, that they understand where stuff is coming from. So I never shoot down creativity, but sometimes repetitive stuff gets to me.
Now, from vinyl to CD to whatever technology is out there to MP4s. See, I'm not a real DJ, so I said whatever MP4s. Did you have to retrain yourself in terms of DJing ability, or was it like riding a bike? It's just a different type of bike.
Right. That's a good analogy. A good comparison. Anyway, vinyl, you use your ear, right? Before, if I can explain to you in the sense that now you can get a computer to tell you what the key is of a song. Before, you had to do that by ear. You said, that sounds good. You didn't realize that you're mixing it in key. That's why it sounds good. So now the computer will tell you that. What technology has done, and this is why I gravitated to video, is that it's giving you the ability now to do the basic stuff without even knowing how to do it. To be literal, I teach my young 12-year-old to DJ in like half a day. Does she know all the nuances of it? No, she doesn't, but she has a basic understanding. Let me hit beat one here, let me make sure my beats per minute are matched up or synced, and she's DJing. But now with the video now, the visuals, all the other stuff that I have time to do with a track, I could do that now because I've been through that basic stuff. That technology has made that easy for me. And then when you have to leaf through your records to find the next record,
You got 20 seconds, 15
right,
seconds.
right? Now you just go and it's there, right? Or you put it in a crate and you just pluck it out. So technology has made it easier to do other things. And it only made sense to me that, okay, since that's so easy for me now, let me move towards the video stuff and explore that and learn, right? I'm always learning with video because it's not something I grew up with.
What's the first thing you think you should do to learn how to be a DJ? What's the one characteristic of being a DJ you think you should learn first?
Music theory.
Okay.
Learn how to count music.
Yeah, okay.
Most DJs that have been exposed to music at some point, like reading music and playing music, make very good DJs, right? The guys that just hit the sync button, no hate to the sync button, guys.
The button's there for a reason.
You know what I mean? Use it, make it work for you. But if they've learned that way,
the sync button's broke one day.
It limits you. Yeah. It limits you. But I find that people who understand music theory make very good DJs. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about all across the board: house music, R&B. You know what I mean? Different genres that where you can know that that person understands music.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
So, rounding off this little conversation, never have like call the conversation not an interview. My last thing is the business aspect of DJing. It's transcended from back then to now. Give us a glimpse on your ideas about that.
The business of DJing, tough. Let me put it to you this way. For 20 years, pretty much a DJ's price was the same.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Didn't go with inflation.
Didn't go up, right? But the cost of the club went up, the cost of entry went up, and never changes for the DJ. I think it's because a lot of people, when they want to break in, and I understand this, they want to play for free. Like, one of the things that really bugs me right now is seeing 9 guys on a DJ bill. When do you have time to be creative in that? When do you have time to lift your audience? When do you have time to go with the ebbs and flows of a party? Oh, you're going to go bang, 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 and you're going to jump off, the next guy's going to want to go bang, 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 and the next guy's going to go bang, 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 and guess what? Now you start repeating hits.
Yes.
And that's annoying to the audience. I heard that song half an hour ago. So for me, if you have 2 DJs, if you have 3 DJs, that's more than enough, right? And I've always prided myself when I go to an event to fill in the gaps. This guy ain't playing no 97, I'll play some 97. This guy ain't playing no Lovers Rock. That's why I've never pigeonholed myself to do one genre. But the business side of it, to get back to that question, is that people got to know their value, right? Right now I'm at a point, I have a job, 9 to 5, and if you can't pay me what I would make at work, why would I come up to DJ, right?
We're not volunteering.
Yeah, it's not a volunteer type thing. The work I put into my craft and the personal pride I take in whatever I'm doing in terms of presentation, it's not worth a couple $100 to me. It's not. I'd rather stay home, you know what I'm saying, and entertain myself because, you know what I mean? So for that way, some people are, you're too egotistical. You think too much of yourself. No, well, I know.
I know I do. That's the idea.
I know what I'm worth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just build your craft so that you can command your price. And then when you go, when you go and show people, they're like, I underpaid. Yeah. I got lucky. Look what this guy did for us. Like, this is crazy. So I'd rather get that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Video with DJ All-Stars. We're heading out, but Video with DJ All-Stars, where would you like to tell them where they can locate you, where they can find you, where you're playing out?
Well, we have residency, and it's not really a residency, but we're doing parties at Alley Cats right now.
Okay.
On every long weekend Sunday. Shout out Marlon Mack, one of the founders. Shout out DJ Player. Shout out even Della Vega, who's joined the team. But these cats are like-minded, and I saw the drive and the same ambition, and that's when we came together. So Alley Cats every long weekend, truly interactive party. We even do green screen work.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Give you shout outs. We do all kinds of stuff. So it's about a different experience when you get with Video All Stars. It's not about the same old. Not hating on anybody else. We're just doing our thing.
I know you got to say that nowadays.
Yeah, because everybody gets sensitive. Oh, you're talking crap about me. Nah, I'm not, man. I'm just pushing what I do. So
for himself.
yeah, pushing what I do and what we do. So highly interactive, and we always try to introduce you to something different. You know what I'm saying?
I like
so
that.
come on out, enjoy yourself. The music is always going to be on point. Trust. You know what I'm saying? You know this, Dennis. We've been around. I know what you into. I know what you love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it goes.
Hey,
Ain't nothing lacking. We go from reggae, dancehall, hip hop, R&B, 90s, old school, new school. You ain't missing nothing because we're music lovers, man. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Dennis Barham with DJ TC. Holding it down. Peace out.
So tell me who's to blame, baby? Cause I ain't run the game, nothing changed. I just wanna know your name. For real. I know it's something strange, but I just wanna kick it to the break of dawn. Hair thin, caramel skin with no makeup on. So what the play is? I'm saying, baby, maybe later on we click, rent a flicker, maybe kick it to our favorite songs. You wanna spark? We could get a bottle and roll joints. I don't smoke, but fuck it if the convo was on point. I'm down for it cause I love the sound of your